All right. Are you ready for some football? Some Thursday night football. What's going on, guys? My sports Gematria. We got Thursday night football between the Panthers and the Buccaneers. Um, so on the left side here, I have my daily numbers. This is where I start. This is the date numerology on the calendars that I use. The first one is the Gregorian. And then I use the Hebrew calendar, both sides, the civil and the religious. And then I pull Gematria on the date numerology for the Gregorian, but just the two base ciphers. And what I mean by that is these twos right here, English and full reduction. I also use reverse, but not right here, not for the date numerology on the Gregorian. On the right side is what I call my game numbers. So these are the numbers for the game that I am looking at in comparison with the date numerology on the left side. Today we have the Panthers versus the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are the away team. Panthers are the home team. The way this is structured at the top here, it's 143 or 144 days till Super Bowl 54. Week 2, first game of Week 2. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina. Bank of America Stadium. 3580 coordinates. This is the 17th game of the NFL season, and home teams are 9-7-1, or they can go 8-8-1. Right here is the verse record. So this is the 20th game between these two teams in North Carolina. It's the 38th game regular season between these two teams, and Panthers lead 24 win as they're going for their 15th loss they can get. Right here is the Panthers. This is the current record that potentially can happen for the season. Right here is the coach. His record, his birthday. Right here is the quarterback, Cam Newton. His record, his birthday. And then the Gematria for the team names. Right here is the Buccaneers. On the side over here is their record for the season, potentially. This is the coach, Bruce Arians. His record, his birth date. And then the quarterback, Winston, his record, his birth date. And then Team Gematria. So, as you can see, I already have this colored in. When I have more time to spend on these, I'll do them a lot slower. And I don't want to make super long videos anyway. Not too long. So let's start right here. This is the 38th game between these two teams. Panthers versus the Buccaneers. Regular season. Panthers could get their 24th win or their 15th loss. Now, I have 38 in dark blue, and I have 15 in dark blue, and I have 24 in gray. The reason why I have 24 in gray is today has 24 date numerology on the Gregorian calendar. 24, they get their 24th win head-to-head against the Buccaneers. And the reason why I have 15 blue and 38 blue is because I know with Gematria, 15 sums to the number 38. And they can get their 15th loss in their 38th game head-to-head against the Buccaneers. What's also interesting about this 15 is that it sums to 124. 124. And I find that interesting because Cam Newton, right here, this is Cam Newton's 124th game starting as the quarterback. On top of that, it's been 124 days, or a total span of 125, since his 30th birthday. It's also his 125th game, but it's his 124th start. it's 124 days, or a total span of 125 since his birthday. And 15 sums to 124, as well as 38. It's the 38th head-to-head matchup between the two teams. Panthers can get their 15th loss. Buccaneers would be getting their 15th win. So that's pretty interesting. That's what I kind of first picked up on. To bring it back to this number here, 38, if we put in 38, see what that sums to. 38. We see that it sums to 68, 148, as well as 58. The first one I want to show you is the 148. This game is being played in North Carolina. North Carolina sums to 148. This is the 38th game between the two teams. 38 sums to 148. 38 also sums to 68. And Cam Newton is sitting on 68 wins regular season in his 124th start, 124 days since his birthday. 15 equals 38, as well as 124. North Carolina 148, 38 equals 148, 68. 38 also equals 58. And Ron Rivera, if I pronounced that correctly, he can get his 58th loss as a coach. And he's coming up on his 58th birthday, 117 to a total span of 118 days till his 58th birthday. If you write out the number 58, it sums to 115. And the word Panthers not only sums to 38, but it also sums to 115. So we see this 38 connection. It connects to 58. We see kind of a 58 hint. Maybe Cam Newton stays on 68 wins. You know, the 124, they can get their 15th loss. Buccaneers can get the 15th win. It's being played in North Carolina, 148. 38 sums to 148. Even with this 24 gray here, it doesn't look amazing for the Panthers. And they're a decent favorite in this game. The reason I have this gray right here, 13-7. 13-7 is, or 137 is the 33rd prime number. And we have 33 date numerology on the Gregorian. So we have 24 and 33. Panthers could be 13-7, the 33rd prime, and 24 head-to-head against the Bucks. But we get this 38, this 15, this 148, this 58, the 68, the 124. Panthers equals 115. Cam Newton's birthday is 5/11, the reflection of 115, or it's 11/5, depending on what part of the world you live in. So, I mean, there's a interesting connection here. And to take it down here, it's Jameis. I think that's pronounced Jameis Winston. It's his 58th regular game playing in the NFL. It's his 56th start. So we see a 58 down here with the Buccaneers to go along with this other 58 potentially that can hit. That connects to 38, the Panthers, Cam Newton's birthday. And the reason why I have Jameis Winston's record yellow, 21-22, is that the Buccaneers' Bruce Arians, it's 21, or total span of 22 days till his 67th birthday. And Jameis Winston, I'm butchering his name, he can go from 21 wins to 22 in his 58th game, regular game, as a player. To bring it back here to the 21-22, it's to the coach's Bruce Arians' 67th birthday. And where is this game being played? It's played in North Carolina, which sums to 67, which also has that 148 connection that I've put in dark blue with this other storyline here. So this is interesting that it's at 21 or 22 days till his 67th birthday, playing in North Carolina, 67. The quarterback in his 58th game can go from 21 to 22 career wins. And if the Panthers lose, if we look right here, they will become 0-2 for the season, as well as 0-2 at home. You know, it kind of looks like a 22. They are a 2-2. If we just, if we want to play make-believe a little bit. On top of that, this is the 20th game at North Carolina. So we got this 20 and 0-2 and 0-2 looks like reflections of the number 20. So I don't know. I mean, there might be some reason to play with that. And also, if we look at the same idea with the Buccaneers, if the Buccaneers win, they'll become 1-1 for the season, as well as 1-0 for away, as an away record. And the coach, Bruce Arians, his name sums to 111, and the Buccaneers would be 1-1-1, 111. It's his 82nd regular season game, and 82 sums to 1-1-1, which is fun. So that's why I'm leaning towards, well, this is my decode. I'm leaning towards, there is a few numbers here that I like for the Panthers to win. The 137, the 24. But outside of that, I mean, Tampa Bay sums to 137, the 33rd prime. They can go 13-7 against Tampa Bay in North Carolina head-to-head. That's pretty strong. But there's a lot of 48 or 58, 38 connection here, and this is interesting. The 21-22, 21-22, 1-1-1, 1-1-1, 82 equals 111. I mean, 24 on the Gregorian does sum to 50, and Bruce Arians can get his 50th regular season win. So let's go ahead and mark the Buccaneers. We do. All right, and last step, they're a plus 260 underdog. Bet 408 for 10. Place bet.
And this
Continue.
will end Jameis Winston's 12-game road losing streak, and Bruce Arians has his first win as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach. And Ron Rivera wants more of an explanation.
Well, big win for Tampa Bay, and Bruce Arians, like you said,